Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is day 12 of Junk Journal Round Robin, hashtag JJ Round Robin. Follow that hashtag for more videos, not only previous series of Junk Journal Round Robin, but also this series, and you'll get videos from Shell at Shell's Creative Chaos and Cindy at Studio Lou as well. Essentially, each one of us have sent bundles of 30 packages from our studios, and every day for the month of November, each one of us unwraps packages from the other two and makes a piece of ephemera with it. Here is the package from Shell, and here is the package from Cindy. Oh, it's a nice cup of tea. Okay. Number 12. There. What do we have? What do we have? Ooh. Oh! Look at that. It's baseball. Wow. Ooh, look at that. Big trees, but baseball. Okay, so we have tons of options there. And 12, I'm going to peel off the top here. I think, maybe. Yes, I am. There we are. Okay, and what do we have in here? Ooh, flowers. Burbs, and this is another Pokemon sheet. What did I want to do with that? There was some reason why I wanted paper, and I have no idea. This is really pretty. The markings that she's made here are really, really lovely. Like a lot. Is this real? I'm not sure. I'm gonna say it is. Okay. And we have some dark. Well, the answer is on 15, and I don't know that I can identify any of those players. Major League Baseball records some 125 no-hit, no-run games in 85 seasons. Pitcher are the 7 pitchers who have most recently achieved this difficult feat. How many can you name? None of them. Because there are others since, and this looks kind of old. So maybe that. Okay. Once again, reaching the part of the episode where we all go, I almost want to just take that and say pocket, but that feels slightly like cheating. But seriously, pocket. Wow, I am super stumped. I don't know. Well, let's have a booski at focals and see if there's anything in here that might be fun. Maybe. I keep laughing at this rooster, and so let's use today as a moment of joy. We met at the thunderstorms. Scootery pooch. I'm going to cut one of these out because it is an idea. And that is making a file folder. What else do we have here? I'm going to pull this over so you can see it. Blue and orange would go together. Yeah. No. No. Oh, I do. It's not that they are not really wonderful pieces of imagery. It's not for this application. Let's cut this one out. That's really beautiful tapestry. Oh, was I flipping it over that way and then I changed directions? Clearly I did. Alrighty. That was that way. This might be the first time that little derp might have an opportunity. I'm going to pass, even though. No, that is really blendy. So maybe. And this circle interests me. No, I'm going to pass. And the sunshine, just because it is sun against the darkness. That is currently an absolute mess. all the bits are completely out of order, and I don't think they're together. Okay. Good enough. Okay. Now then, what do I want to do? So this could be a really cool file folder. How do we do this? Or it might have been an envelope. I'm not sure. Could do an envelope. Notwithstanding anything, progress has been made. It just doesn't feel like it at the moment. So they could go together. That could go together. Those will go together. That might go together. Oh dear. Grace, what are we doing? Okay, no, she's fine. She's fine. Look at that. I do that, and then that. That looks super weird. That looks super fun. Okay, I'm gonna just commit to something. I'm gonna make this into an envelope. Do I need it backed? I'm gonna say no. There. And I'm going to take some of this off the top because I want to have some space. Okay, a 1/2 inch. There. Let's do it this way. Inch. Are we back? We are back. All right. There. I may yet line that. I'm still not 100% sure. It's the border, the edges here that's what I was worried about. Which, all the way along. So let's open that up. I'm gonna do it like a light tissue. I feel like I've become something of a paper sommelier. You know what I mean? Where like cardboard would not suit this. We want to have something light, but not detracting from the function of all the folding. And like this would be perfect. No idea what this is from, except that it's from something. All I want to do is that. We can pull that over that way. We can get rid of that. Okay. Do that. Okay. Lovely. It's a little bit of texture, which I'm not gonna fuss about. Because what I want more than anything is security. Let's do the book. Burke. A little bit of a peel down. There we are. Good enough. There we are. That's a little bit sturdier, I would say. We're going to hope anyways. There, and just see if I can tear it. Nope. Gonna tear it this way? No, you're not gonna be able to tear it that way either. See if you can cut it. There. I learned something about cutting tissue paper that's just been glued. Tissue paper doesn't need a lot of pressure, and if you put too much pressure on it, it will get upset and it will do that. So lighter pressure is better. There we are. That feels somewhat improved. Now then, where were we when we were so rudely interrupted? That is not a straight line. I am just going to fold it. Oh, and that is somebody very interested in going somewhere in search of something. And I'm just going to make that a little bit wider because I can. That is the top. So that is going to be that. When I first started journaling, I thought Rachel at Roxy Creations was all kinds of magic. I still think she is all kinds of magic. But at that time, I thought she was magic because she somehow had in her intuitive sensibilities the way to cut an envelope. And I have since come to understand that she was just doing something that she'd done about a cajillion times. That way. That's going to fold down that way. Oh, I cut the wrong end. Did I cut the wrong end? No, I didn't. That's the way I wanted it. Never mind, as you were. Okay. So what do I want to do here? I want to cut this, trim this 1/2 inch. What was this video about? Oh, it was an hour of Marielle making an envelope. It's okay. Part of this whole experience is being able to keep each other company. And me doing me while, oh, for Pete's sake, me doing me while you do you is pretty great. So I hope wherever you're at, you are able to craft in your own space and do your own thing while you have some company. There's a term for this called parallel play. Which is a very, apparently, an important creative process where we all get together and we do our respective things in company with each other. There. Oh my goodness, that was a journey. That goes that way. That goes that way. Good job. High test glue. Okay, that's good enough. There, and there. I'll fold that over like that, and I'm gonna pop that under there to just have a little bit of a pressure dry. Whew! Good for us. Okay, now then. Got that. We were going to do folders. We did not do that. The robin. And that. Where's everybody else? Here's everybody else. I'm not going to use that yet, I don't think. Oh, and I've got these too. I want to try cutting out this robin. I kind of like that. As an option. I'm going to cut the circle out. That seems to be a little bit better even. No, maybe just like that. Okay. And I want to use this rooster. He's just so grumpy looking. He also looks like the Kellogg's rooster. Oops. maybe. Okay, so let's do a little bit of trimming here. What's the head? There, okay. He looks even madder now. Where's this thread come from? Oh, it's from my pickouts. There we are. Oops. These are micro bits. Oh, this is a good one. Just give him something to stand on. Okay. So I need to back those. I should have done that a while ago. Haven't used an envelope in a while. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's going to be enough. And I might leave that frame, if you know what I mean. There's one. And here will be two. Yeah. Okay. While we let that dry, let's see what our envelope looks like. So that's going to be the back. That's the front. I really like that as a, what do we call those? Pockets? Oops, careful. It's way too much glue. There. If I press it really, really hard, there's going to be a whole lot of glue that comes out, and I don't want to do that. That's a really pretty effect. I think what Cindy has done is taken a fan brush, got the tips of it in gold paint, and sort of splattered it. And it gives it a very sort of, I don't know, posh look, fancy paper look. I kind of want to put the chicken in here. Sorry. There's also this guy in the background, which is why do I do this? Yes. Oops. That has a sense of he is on the shadow looking at us. Let's do that, because I think that's funny. There. We're gonna have upstage and downstage, or downstage and upstage. And they're gonna have nothing to do with each other. And upstage being so much more entertaining. We might get a word snippet out of these two also. This one also has the I don't know if you can see, looks like he's looking behind. There. Then we have that. Okay, so that's a thing. Let's have a look at all of y'all. We're getting there. It's not a quick exercise, but it is an exercise. Let's cut that off. I have a feeling that that's not going to be straight, which is fine. But I'm letting everybody know who might be disconcerted, that you will be disconcerted potentially. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Ooh, oh, careful, careful. These are the straight edges, so we're going to do them that way. Are we? No. Somebody, and I'm not saying who, is possibly quite interested in having some FOOD. You know what? Let's just do this. Who cares? It's going to be more important to have the borders the same size, I think, than to have the angles correct. Okay. Who do we want to sort out first? Could do that. Sort of hide that color. Looks too boxy. We might need 5, not sure. Okay, so we're just arranging. So we've got that. And then we have bobbin. And I think bobbin needs to go like that. I'm just going to peel that up like that. Get rid of a lot of that blue. I like that a lot. It just has an energy about it. So we'll get that. And the robin at least will be fitted for eyeballs. I will try with the rooster, but I think the rooster isn't big enough. And I don't think either of those two are either. Ooh. That looks yummy. So does that. Okay, so I'm gonna just pop this on. Still doing research on the Commonplace book. So there's some famous old guy, 17th century, might be Locke, I don't know. In any event, he invented an index process because a Commonplace journal doesn't have any kind of natural sequential, like when you fill it out, it's like, oh, I'm going to have a quote on Shakespeare, and then I'm going to, I don't know, talk about chicken feathers, and then I'm going to have a recipe for rice pilaf. Because it's out of order, you want, theoretically, you want to have an easy way to retrieve and find the bits. And he has created such a thing, which is kind of weird, but there we are. Oops, this is all moving. Well, that's going to be good enough. There we are. Okay. Now then, I need bits. So I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use that. Or any of those. That's okay. Or that. Also okay. Don't need that. Pop that away. Where is... these? I need these. Gonna need that. So let's fit people for eyeballs first. Maybe just putting a key light in there is going to be better, because this is going to ruin it. Oh, googly eyes are like the best thing ever. And I know that I am not making art. I get it. I put googly eyes on everything. And I kind of don't care, because you know what I get when I put googly eyes on things? I get a laugh from me. And what a great thing it is to laugh. Okay. All right. Dab that in there. Come on. Absolutely. All right. Flip that over that way. Okay, so how do we want to do this? One thing I want to do is just put that down. See how that works. Ooh, that's a lot of. Does not want to stick. Okay. I just want to do that and sort of crush it all in. Maybe that's... I don't get glue all over everywhere. Bits? Do we care? We might not care. I'm gonna smush it in a minute. Oh, there we are. Oop, this one. Oops. Go. Oops. Stop. There. Okay. Now we're going to go for a big smoosh. Wish me luck. Please don't stick to the paper. So there, I don't know if you can see that there is that branch there, and I think I just want to clip that off because it's going to catch on everything. There we are. There. Okay. Okay. Can I do another one? Because one up there just looks weird. I'm just saying. Yeah, we need 3. Okay. Come on. Oh, it's going to go over an hour. Well, it was a lot of work. A lot of decision making. That's essentially what happened. There was a lot of decision making. And I wasn't particularly rapid at it, which is fine. We do not have to be all speedy. Plunk it. There we are. Good job. Thumbsy over. That's it. There. Anybody else? Okay, and I'm going to do a big smush there, but I need to have some glue right about there. They're going to fold over. Yes. Okay. Oh, that's gluey. There. Okay, now we can smush. Yep, okay. And I feel like this needs to be unfolded that way. That needs to be unfolded that way. They both need a little bit of glue. Oh my goodness, what's the glue? Art glitter glue? It's not only a glue for glitter, it also has this really refined spout. And it's refinement that I would really like at this point. Okay, there, and one more smush. There we are. Yep, okay. Whew. I'm gonna throw that out because we have used them and I am not gonna travel this way again until Cindy gives me another one of those. I do like those though. Do these fit in here? They do not, but that's okay. Words. We're gonna go over an hour, but I want to see if there's any good words. Ooh, a fire lit my dreams. That seems very, very lightning-y. Corn soup and strawberry jam feels, even just if we say corn soup for the rooster, that just seems appropriate. So let's do some trimmy trims. Corn soup. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll do corn. I'm not sure about that placement yet. But we'll do the corn. Why don't we do corn soup like that? Sure. Wow. Let's come out in a gob. This way. There, so corn soup. How about that? Uplifting. I will buy it for $1. There. Okay. So we have found our way to the end. We have looped our way to the end. So we've got, oh, and I need to do a key light. I will do that off camera because I am mindful of us being at an hour. So we've got 2 cards, 2 journaling cards, corn soup, and a fire lit my dreams, which I kind of like. I really like that one. I think when the key light goes in, that's going to be stunning. And then we have an envelope. It's got a pocket in the front, and it's got a front commentary, which I really appreciate. Anyways, that is all for now. We are done. Day 12. No. I know it, babes. I know you're hungry. Day 12, done. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Always love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.